Hello everyone, welcome back to a video. Today we will be doing some hotshot trucking here on the Windchaser Map. We'll be using our 2017 Chevy 3500 to haul a few boats. We'll be bringing them from the service center to the lake house and vice versa. This 2017 has been a great work truck so far. We did a few hauls with it and so far it's been pretty good. Let's hop on in and head over to the service center. Now the first one we will be doing will be a pretty large boat. Now I do appreciate all the support here on the first hotshot trucking video. I really want to do one or two of these a week here, and very soon we will be switching up trucks. I really want to use a Cummins, other Duramaxes, and also a few Power Strokes as well. I hope everyone's been having a fantastic day so far here. Let me know how it is down below. My day's been so far pretty good. And if you do find today's video enjoying, please drop a like. It's much appreciated as it does help out with the YouTube algorithms. This will be a pretty fun day here for us. It's always nice to do some hotshot trucking, but this time instead of us using trailers having to unload and unload, we are just having boat trailers, and it's the end of the boating season, so lots of people are trying to winterize it, put them away for the year. And it should be around back here at the Midwest Machinery, and there we have it, guys. This is it here. So I think let's first take a look here at the spec sheet. It's a pretty nice one. It's a 40-foot boat. We are being paid $5,600, and this weighs in at 29,000 pounds altogether with a trailer included. Now this Duramax here has a tow rating of 35,500 pounds here, so we're kind of up top that, but we should have no problem. Look at this. It's a tri-axle gooseneck. This thing is huge. Now fun fact, I was actually doing a little bit of Google searching on this. This has a 500 horsepower Cummins diesel motor there as the propeller. It looks like it's all strapped down here, and that looks to be almost 25 feet high, but I don't think we'll have any problems with the power lines here. So let's hop in the Duramax and get it all ready to go. Let's get her backed on up here to the trailer. Now I really do like this bed here. I think it's the best way to go for goosenecks and for doing hauling in general here. We have a huge fuel tank. I believe it's an extra 75 gallon there built into the bed, and we do have that back rack there. But there we go, guys, we're all ready to go. This will be a pretty long drive over to Lake House. Now many people that do own boats, they usually don't do all the maintenance themselves, and they usually have people kind of maintain them and also take them in and out of the water, and that's what we are doing today. But for $5,600 and for 3-4 hours worth of work here, it's not too bad. Now with this hotshot trucking company, I really want to do some other types of hauls here. Definitely some oversized loads, things like that. I think those would be a lot of fun here as well. But the Duramax, she's squatting there in the back. 29,000 pounds is a lot of weight here for me. But let me know if you guys do like that spec sheet that I did add here. I am trying to add all these cool, neat, unique features here to the videos, and just let me know how you guys are liking it. I am posting over on Instagram every single day here some pretty sweet pictures, which is a lot of fun to interact with you guys here. But we'll be driving through quite a lot of farm fields, farmlands, going through these asphalt roads and on over to the lake house. This Duramax that we bought pretty recently here, I've already done almost a half dozen hauls here with it. I did a few off camera just to get even more familiar with the truck, and it just keeps on coming along pretty well. This is one pretty oversized boat here. It's a 40-foot yacht, and definitely a pretty nice one. Imagine a 40-foot yacht out on the lake. You really are having the best time of your life here, which is pretty awesome. Well, it looks like we are getting pretty close here to this road, and I believe it's actually going to be the first exit off this road here to the right-hand side. But wow, look at this. Really do like the Duramax, and we will be tuning it. We'll be putting some aftermarket wheels and tires, probably with street tires though, and this thing will be looking good. You guys can see, it looks like we don't have a problem here with the height. I was thinking we might have one here, but here we go. We have arrived here at the street, and this is actually a private road, so you really have to be down here for a reason. We're providing a service, and this is a pretty big one. But up next, we are actually taking a boat from another lake house back to that same service center. So that's how that works here. It's not this house. We have to make sure we bring this yacht to the right house. Imagine that you come home and you see a 40-foot yacht in your driveway and it's your neighbors. That's pretty fun here. But this looks to be it. Yes, that's the house here. And look at that, guys. Someone completely destroyed that mailbox there. Hopefully we don't add to that destruction by running it over here. But with these gooseneck trailers, they are pretty maneuverable here. Let's get our hazard lights on and we'll get her backed in. Now I definitely want to add kind of the backup sound here to this truck. I think that would be a pretty sweet thing as well. And looks like we're going a little bit off the roadway here. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can cut the wheel a little bit sharper and we should be good to go. Now I do plan to get back to ATS here, but I thought we'll kind of do a hot shot trucking video instead of an ATS just to kind of change it up. And I always do like to kind of try new things here, but let's get her backed on, and pretty good job so far. And they did want it kind of right next to the barn, I believe is where they wanted it here. So we'll just kind of get backed on and pretty close here. We'll have to watch the top of the building, but wow, look at these backup skills, pretty good here. And we'll get it dropped. Here we have it. The first haul for today is done. That was pretty awesome. $5,600 for that, which is great. The next one, we will be hauling a 27-foot pontoon boat. They're saying from this lake house to that same service center, and it should be pretty good here. And we'll take a look at the full spec sheets here in a minute. It's not this house. I would think it's the next one coming up here. That's also something, trying to look at the GPS, the directions is always part of it. But yeah, this is it. But look at that, guys. That is a pretty huge lake here on the Windchaser map. It's pretty awesome. Let's actually take a look here at the view. Wow, this thing looks pretty cool. Imagine that, waking up every single day, enjoying this view and having fun out on it. But let's take a look here at the spec sheets. It's a 27-foot pontoon boat here. It's a Bennington Saltwater Series, and this is a $1,200 job, and I believe it's around 6,700 pounds. So it looks like the customer does have it all strapped down here. That's also another huge thing. We don't want to go down the road and have this end up on the side and not on the trailer here. So we're all good to go. Let's get the Duramax here, get it all attached. Now this is a bumper pull here, so it should do no problem, and 6,700 pounds is probably a little bit too much for an SUV, and I believe that the owner of this property actually went over, and I think they're in Florida now for the winter months, so that's pretty cool. They spend their summers and their fall and spring in Windchaser County, and then they head over to Florida. That's pretty awesome. They're kind of snowbird going to Florida there. But let's head on out, hit the road, and let's go back to the service center. Now this does work out really well here for us. Not only do we get paid to go to an area, we are actually going right back to our kind of hometown area with another load. It's always nice to be able to match those loads, and today just matched that we're hauling 2 boats. Now this is a pretty huge pontoon boat, 27 feet, does have 3 pontoons, and this must almost be, I would say, probably $100,000+ one. Now this winter here we do lots of things here in the works, including a new farming series that will be completely live. Every single part of the series will be streaming both on YouTube and Twitch here, which should be a lot of fun here. So lots of things to look forward to that I am really excited to get going on. And I only have a few weeks left here before I have a really long winter break, and I do have a lot of stuff planned here, like I mentioned a few times before here. But the Duramax just keeps on working pretty hard here, but I think we'll switch it up. I really want to have like a fleet of maybe 5 trucks here, all hot shot trucks, lift kits, wheels, tires, but they still get the job done on hauling all of the loads. That's going to be the game plan going forward. Now, when I was talking to the customer here, when I was actually bidding on the job, they were actually having the boat here, this pontoon, fully winterized as well, with a deep cleaning to get all that salt water off and just make sure everything's good to go for all of the winter months, because boats really kind of sit out of the water the majority of the time when you live in an area when there is lots of snow here. But look at that, we're doing pretty good here. I think a tune will get us that extra horsepower, that extra kind of get up and go factor, which would be pretty sweet. But once again, we're back here at Midwest Machinery. They must get a lot of business from the lake owners and their boats and their toys here. But I think they also do farm equipment, which is pretty sweet here. But we made it back here. Pretty fun day doing some hot shot trucking here. But let me know down below in the comments, guys, what you thought of it. And let me know what should we haul next. Really want to do some pretty unique loads as well, and some that will be a challenge. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video here. Thanks for watching. Go check out all the mod links up on my website and subscribe for more.